Hello everyone, welcome back to Planet Passy. My name is Chris and I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. Now today, it's not a pickup video, it's not charity shop footage, nothing like that. We need to get serious. We need to talk about fakes. Fakes are a problem. Fakes are a big problem in the reselling business. In fact, just in fashion in general. If you don't know what a fake is basically a third-party product that is impersonating, or at least trying to be, an authentic product. Whether it means to or not, they are not made by the company they should be, and they are illegitimate, fraudulent, whatever. They are not authentic items and they should be avoided. Now, as a part-time reseller, I solely sell on eBay. I don't sell on Depop, I don't sell on Etsy. Noisy motorbike, apologies. I'm trying to be serious here, come on. And yeah, I don't sell on any other platforms. Now, eBay's ruling is no fakes. Just straight up, no fakes at all. You try and sell fakes, if you realise what we don't, they're going to get taken down. That listing is going to get taken down, and you might have repercussions against your account, which you do not want. But I found a lot of people using other terms. Bootlegs. What's a bootleg? Is a bootleg a fake? Is it not? We're going to divulge into that in a little bit. But first of all, a little disclaimer. I am by no means an expert on this subject. I just want to make my own video, give my take on things, hopefully give you a little bit of guidance as to what to look out for. But like I said, this is by no means a comprehensive account of what to look out for and what not to. If you want to watch videos about how to really look out for fakes, particularly high-end stuff, I suggest checking out the luxury pickers, because they are an encyclopedia when it comes to high-end brands, what to look out for and what not to when it comes to fakes and stuff. So I will link their channel below, because they are brilliant, absolutely brilliant when it comes to high-end stuff. But in terms of other stuff, yeah, there's definitely things to look out for across the board that hopefully will help you identify fakes and not. And I've got a few examples down here that I have purchased to hopefully show you a little sort of insight into the world of fake stuff. But back to that till I mentioned a minute ago, bootleg. Is a bootleg a fake? Yeah, it is, but there seems to be a bit of a difference. So a fake seems to be a third-party item that is imitating a legitimate item. So let's take a Ralph Lauren polo shirt, for example. A fake one would imitate exactly that shirt. So it would be, let's say, a plain polo shirt, I don't know, a black pony, for instance, on the left breast pocket. Pockets? They don't have pockets. Left breast. And then the label, the collar label, collar tag, and the wash tags may be completely illegitimate. So obviously that item is trying to emulate an actual piece, but it isn't. From what I can deduce, a bootleg is a third party's take, shall we say, on a company's visuals. So it's, how do I put it this way? It's basically like if you were to design a, let's say, Dolce & Gabbana jeans, for instance. Let's say you were asked to design a pair of Dolce & Gabbana jeans. You could just do anything you wanted, make them as extravagant as you could, using their logo. That would be a bootleg. So it's not a fake, because it's not something that Dolce & Gabbana would have produced themselves, but it's using their logo and their trademark or whatever on an item with like your own sort of artistic license, if that makes sense. So although they aren't, you can tell they are not genuine if you're into clothing and stuff, but that doesn't mean to say that other people won't know that they're fake. So there's more of a grey area in bootlegs, but ultimately you can't list on eBay. It's just a complete no-no. So I thought I'd show you a couple of examples, and I might divulge into some common mistakes perhaps to look out for. At least I've encountered on my sort of half a year-ish of reselling. So not a long time. Like I said, I'm not an expert. This is just what I've picked up on my sort of reselling journey so far. And yeah, what to look out for. So let's start with a proper fake. Now, I bought these a couple of weeks ago at the car boot with my own money for £5 just to show you. Now, surely that's worth a like. Surely that's worth a like. So please do like this video. Spending money on my behalf so you can learn something, hopefully. So I'll hold them up. Pair of jeans. So you're thinking, okay, that's fine. And they are Stone Island. Stone Island is a high-end, I think they are Italian manufacturer of quality goods. They do all sorts: jeans, jackets, knitwear, t-shirts, the lot. They do a huge range of stuff, and they are expensive. I'll put a little sort of screenshot in here. We're talking hundreds of pounds for lots of their garments, even thousands for some of the coats. So we're talking super high-end. And that's the thing. Often the more sort of valuable the garment, the more likely it is to be faked, because if there's huge money in the real thing, then people are going to try and knock it off for a lot less, right? So this is a pair of Stone Island jeans. Stone Island jeans. I knew, when I picked them up, I knew they were fake. Just, tip number one, the quality. If you're paying £600-700 for a pair of jeans, you're going to want them to feel quality. And let me tell you, if you could reach out from that screen and grab these, you probably know straight away these are not genuine. They feel awful. They don't even feel like cotton. It feels like if sandpaper and cotton had a baby, this is what would be the end result. It feels horrible. Absolutely horrible. From afar, they don't look too bad. And if we're honest, from afar, that's not too bad, a Stone Island logo. But it is, because one, it's not really centered. It's just flimsy, and anyway, that's not the main issues. Now, if you know Stone Island, they pride themselves with their badges. So you'll see like a sort of like a patch that's buttoned on, a patch on the sleeve, or on the backs of jeans. So let's have a look at the patch. Actually, first of all, I'll show you a genuine patch. I'll put a picture in here. See how the stitching's all crisp. The lettering is sort of centered within the segments. Nice. And the colour is sort of like a gold with dark green. Okay. Now I'll show you this patch. Now straight away, you can see that is not genuine. Look how dodgy the lettering is. Look how off-centered it is. It's just, I don't know what material is that? It's just like, oh, there we go, that comes off there. Show you better. So it's just super flimsy. Now I don't know what the actual patch is made of. I don't think it's leather, but it certainly isn't as crappy as that. Look, the stitching's off, the colours are all wrong. Look how just unsymmetrical, that isn't really a word. Just how sort of scabby that is. Absolute trash. Absolute trash. And then look at the tags. Now, I don't know what official Stone Island tags look like, but I can pretty much guarantee they don't look like that. Warning, this particular garment is fake. No, I wish it did say that. But that leads me on to my next bit. Because for some reason, these jeans have this. You can see that. So, Stone Island, check the authenticity on, what does it say? 30logo.com. It's got a QR code and a code. It's worth a look, right? Surely that website will reveal if they are fake or not. Okay, so this is a site called 30logo. Now, regarding these Stone Island jeans, check this out. So they come with this tag, and it says here, check the authenticity on 30logo.com using the following code. So look at that, 990-727-810-887. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type it into here, and we're going to see what happens. So 990-727, sorry about the shaky cam, 810-887. Okay, so that's all typed in. Oh, there's that guy wearing his official Stone Island stuff, no doubt. Look at that, what an absolute setup. So let's see what this website has to say. Now, after purchase, well, it's a gift. Let's have a look. Well, I'm not taking a photo. Let's just see. It says press skip. I don't know what it's going to do here. Doing something. Ooh, nice graphic. Fake! Fake! Look at that! Fake! So, oh yeah, that's fine. But no, I'm alright. So, tell me, why would they go through all the trouble of doing that when you know that you are gonna check it? I don't know. I mean, look, you can tell from the off they're fake. as I've shown before, that patch is absolutely hilarious. It's like if you gave a 6-year-old, hey, draw this patch, and that's what they did. It's just so rubbish. It's just flimsy as you like. But the quality, it's the quality of the garment. I mean, these jeans are what? Hundreds of pounds new. And there is no way, these probably cost about 50p to make. And look at this as well, look at this. Kind of like fake selvage. Like, yeah, words words cannot describe how bad this is. Look at that hem as well. Not that hem, is it? Just loose threads and, oh, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. But at least this is obvious. Apologies there. At least this is an obvious fake. I'm sure there are much better Stone Island fakes out there, whereby the quality is better. I can't imagine they'd ever print a code that was genuine, but if they do, then that's worrying. Yeah, there's nothing about these that's legit. They are 100% fake Rooney, and that was £5 spent to show you. So as you saw from that footage, they're fake, like 100% fake. But that's the thing, as I said, why would you go to all the effort of putting that in when it's going to be fake anyway? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I mean, these logos aren't too bad. They look more authentic. At least it just isn't like a little tab. But, you know, that's the first one. You'd instantly put that in, wouldn't you? Just to make sure. And it's fake, so I don't know. Absolute crap. So, I mean, I'm not going to put them in the bin, and I'm not going to wear them, but I'm going to have them as a sort of couldn't pick the patch up. I'm going to have them as a sort of just memento about what not to look out for. And that patch is just laughable, isn't it? Absolutely laughable. So on a similar note, I picked up this Christian Dior silk shirt from the car boot just last Saturday. Yeah, Christian Dior apparently. I mean, immediately alarm bells are ringing. Look how off-centre that logo is, that tab is. You think Christian Dior, pretty high-end brand, they would centre it, it would be a quality product. That wouldn't be just flimsy rubbish. It's not genuine, is it? Of course it isn't. I don't even know if it is silk, to be honest. I've no idea. It feels soft, but then again, it could just be viscose. So it probably is viscose, to be honest. I mean, just look at the pocket embroidery. It's just all over the place. Would there really be a line between Christian and Dior? I don't think so. It's flimsy. It's not particularly nice. To be fair, the pattern on it is actually quite nice. But this is just a super low rent attempt at a Christian Dior shirt. The buttons are just rubbish and get out of here. Get it out of here. So there's a little glimpse into the world of fakes. They are everywhere. Do I tangent into the world of charity shops and fakes? I'll mention it. I'll briefly mention it. Charity shops sell fakes and get away with it. Controversial comment, but it's true. They don't want fakes. They say on their signs behind the counters, "We do not want fakes." But how many of the staff in the back room know how to spot a fake? I'm going to say not many. I'm going to hazard a guess, because when you're hunting through the rails and your women's clothing or men's clothing, what have you, and you find Lacoste, you find Ralph Lauren, you find maybe not Stone Island, but you find the higher end brands, and you look at it and you just think something doesn't look right. Something strikes a chord in your brain. Something doesn't look right there. And you look at the Lacoste crocodile and it's just completely disfigured. You look at the Ralph Lauren polo pony and the stitching is completely knackered. Or the polo stick, that's not right, is it? Baton, whatever they use to play polo with, it's all crooked. Telltale signs that all is not well with this garment. It's probably fake. And again, you can look at the collar tag and you can look at the wash tags. There are signs that will tell you, what is it with transport today? We've got sirens, we've got a helicopter, Well, it wouldn't be a video of me without being a little bit humorous with it, so we'll persevere. But anyway, there is no like one rule to identifying fakes. You just have to learn to know what to look out for. I can't tell you, oh, if you find a Lacoste polo in wherever and it has this, it's going to be fake, because you need to know what to look out for. Basically, with Lacoste, if it says Devanlay on the wash tag and it feels like good quality, it's more than likely to be real. But there are exceptions, so just do your research. That's probably the main take home from this video, is do your research on various brands, know what to look out for, and just be careful when you're sourcing, because I'm sure many of us have been there. We've bought something, we're thinking, oh yes, this is great, this is going to get me a great return, and then you realise it's fake. It's so easy to do, particularly at car boot sales where it's more like, there's more of a rush. So easy to do. And some people may be saying fakes without even knowing it. They'll say, oh yeah, it's legitimate Burberry, or it's legitimate Dior, and it's fake, and they've had no idea. They've been given it as a gift, they've what have you. So yeah, don't treat people's information as gospel. Don't treat sellers' information as gospel. You need to do your research. You need to know what to look out for. So that's a little glimpse into the world of fakes. Hope it's been entertaining. There are so many more out there. I haven't bought Lacoste polos that are dodgy. I've seen more Lacoste polos or garments that are dodgy than I have real. I'd probably say Lacoste is one of the most faked brands out there, but it's also one of the easiest to spot, because getting that little crocodile logo correct is pretty difficult. It's pretty intricate when you look at it up close. So that's something. But now I want to divulge into the world of bootlegs, because bootlegs intrigue me. They intrigue me quite a bit. I've actually bought a couple myself just because they're pretty funny. And funny enough, they're both Adidas. I didn't even realise it until I pulled them out. I thought, they're both Adidas. Is Adidas a faked brand? Less so than Nike, I'd say. I've seen more knockoff Nike stuff than Adidas, but it's out there. And you think, well, Adidas isn't particularly high-end, but obviously there's a market for bootleg Adidas stuff. And I'm not talking about the trefoil logo, big sort of spell out on like a Gildan tag that you see in market stalls, because that Gildan tag gives it away. This is stuff that has Adidas tags and makes you think. So let me get into it. So I'll show you the bag first. Yes, bag. I'll just show you it. Here it is. Adidas. You're thinking, okay, yep, Adidas. When have you ever seen the Adidas Originals trefoil logo and the normal three-striped pyramids together? Never. Well, it's probably a triangle, isn't it? When have you ever seen those two together? Never. It doesn't. It's just not a thing. It's not a bad bag, to be honest. The quality feels quite good. Plenty of pockets, so credible. There's no way that's real. It just isn't. Second of all, there are no tags. Like, there's just nothing. Let me try and show you that lining. I mean, what is that? It looks like Carlton, or it's just a basic bag with an Adidas logo stitched on, and let's be honest, stitched on pretty badly, and a little sort of patch stitched on above. It's a bootleg. It's not trying to be anything that Adidas has made. It's just one person's take on, I don't even know. It's one person's take on something. Say that there aren't any Adidas logos on the zips. Again, not always the way, but you think there'd be something. No, just a basic bootleg. Can you sell it on eBay? Nope. Can you sell it on Depop? Depop seems to be an outlet for bootlegs, and I don't like it, and lots of people don't like it. It shouldn't be allowed, but it is, I think. At least it isn't policed that much. But don't take my word for it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. If you're going to buy bootlegs, buy it for yourself, or for a video, or for a laugh. Don't buy bootlegs to try and resell, because you're going to get shot down by the powers that be. But bags are one thing, clothing is another one. And I'm just going to say now, I'm not divulging into footwear this video, so I'll be here all day. Footwear is probably more... It's probably easier to identify footwear. You see all sort of the fake Nike Air Max shoes. I'll put a picture in here. On the whole, unless we're talking super high-end, like limited run Nike Dunks and Air Force Ones. I don't want to get into that. That is a whole kettle of fish I do not want to go into, because there are going to be plenty of videos discussing that with people that are far more experienced than I am. But I do want to mention this bit of clothing. So, again, it is Adidas. And again, as soon as I saw it, I knew it was bootleg. And this is probably the best bootleg example I have. Because if you were unaware, you'd think it was legit. But it isn't. But it's quite a good representation. So I'll just show you. So it's a pair of Adidas tracksuit bottoms. As you can see, there we go, Adidas down both legs. Got the Trefoil logo. It's got alternate sort of grey and red text. A nice stripe, almost like Tommy Hilfiger colours, you know? Apologies for the phone. You're thinking, okay, that's Adidas, surely. No, it isn't. They've never done a design like that. What's the telltale sign? That tag. Adidas Original. Not even Originals. Original. Large. Now, I'm a large. That is probably about a 28-inch waist. It is tiny. And you want to see the wash tags? Well, you can't. There aren't any. That is it. That's the only one. Now, wash tags aren't the only thing to go by. But you think they would have put the effort in to put the wash tags in. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. This is 100% fake. But it's a bootleg. And that's okay, apparently, in some circles. But it's not, is it? Is it? It's not. I wouldn't be happy selling that on Depop or whatever for someone to buy. Because, yeah, it's humorous. I'm not saying it's a bad design. I think it's quite a good design. But would you be happy walking around in that knowing it was fake? I wouldn't be happy making money on that. Maybe my morals are high. I don't know. Maybe people do this who don't have morals. And if you do this and you sell bootlegs and you feel offended, then I'm sorry, but this is just my opinion. So tough. But it's just, there's so many things wrong with it. So many things wrong. The size is too small. That could be large kids, I suppose. But then again, I don't know. Yeah. And if you want to know what a true vintage Adidas garment is meant to look like, here we go. Here's one I made earlier. I didn't make it, but look. Proper. This is from the early 90s, I believe. Nice silver tag. Then you've got various sizes in various countries. And you've got some wash properties. And proper 3-stripe zip. And a lovely big Trefoil logo on the rear. Now I know this is completely different. These are top, those are bottoms. But just, they're just crap on me. There's absolute crap. Absolute crap. So, yeah, fakes and bootlegs. Don't buy them. It's not worth it. Well, if you're going to buy them for yourself, that's fine. If you're going to buy them to resell, do not do it, because it is not worth it. Not worth the aggro, not worth the ramifications from eBay or other platform. Just don't do it. I think I've said enough, haven't I? Probably a little bit of a higgledy-piggledy video, but I needed to get my opinion out there because, yeah, there are far better things to spend your money on, to make money on. I promise you. I promise you. Don't buy fakes. Hold out for finding the real deal at a good price. There's my take-home advice there. Hold out for the real thing because it'll mean so much more. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop a like. If you want to comment on anything or about your experiences with buying fakes or being caught out, please do leave it below. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do. I'll be ditching more videos out, hopefully once a week at least, maybe more if you're lucky. Yeah, and that's about it. So thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.